Louisiana Beer Reviews. Tin Roof of Baton Rouge, Louisiana's Voodoo Bengal. Voodoo Bengal was introduced in 2010, is now available in cans since 2012. It's a pale ale, 5.5% alcohol, has 37 IBU rating. They use pale, honey, and caramel barley malt. For the hops, they use Magnum, Palisades, Glacier, and Cascade hops. Gets an 81 on Beer Advocate, but with only 17 ratings. A 57 out of 100 on Rate Beer, a 28 out of 100 for the style, and it gets an excellent rating on the Beer and Me. I'm recording this at the Thurn Supermarket, and they sell this beer. So let's see what it's like. I've never had it before. Let's try a little sample of this. Okay. It's a pale ale, so I'm figuring, 5.5% alcohol. I'm figuring it's going to be pretty mild. Going to have caramel aspects, brown bread aspects, and be moderately hopped, not too hopped. Well, as you can see, it has a thick cream-colored head and a semi-clear, bubbly, fine bubbles, but there's an etched bottom. I don't know how bubbly would be besides that. The appearance is golden, or really amber. Alright, let's go with the aroma. It's very, very faint, but pick up some light malt, some sweetness, and a little bit of the hop oil, but it's all very, very low in the aroma department. Let's go with the flavor. Okay, reminds me of Sierra Nevada pale ale. You get the caramel, the brown bread, the sweetness, the bread crust, the maltiness, and you have a hop bitterness at the end, mid to the end of the sip, some pininess. It's all together very low key, very mellow. The mouthfeel is medium, a little bit oily, a little slick. The finish is mostly dry. It's pleasant and it's very drinkable. If you're getting into craft beers or craft style beers, this would be one to try because it's not going to throw you. It's not going to be too malty. It's not going to be too thick. It's not going to be too bitter. It's not going to be too bold. It's just, I don't want to say a run-of-the-mill beer. It's not run-of-the-mill, but it's not that different from all your other pale ales. It doesn't compete really with the Sierra Nevada pale ale, which this store also carries and most stores carry. But it holds its own, and I give it an A-. I think it is excellent, but just so it's not extraordinary in any way. But would I recommend the Voodoo Bengal? Yes, I would. It's certainly worth trying. Plus, they have it in the cans, which is good for like today, Mardi Gras Day, parade route, bring it out there. Police don't like the glass bottles, but they don't mind the cans. So, laissez-les bon temps rouler. This is an excellent beer to an extent, if that makes any sense. But it's at least very good. Let me give it one more sip just to give it a fair rating. Yeah, I like that mustiness that comes out, that cellar taste. That does qualify for an A-. So y'all come on down to La Place, Louisiana, and come to Mathern's and check out their great beer selection.